Okay, guys, in this video I'll walk you through the rules of the game, and in other words, the strategy that I'm using. Most of you should have already covered the PDF trading manual, which comes with this course, so you should be aware of actually what you should be looking for. But let's have a look at, in my opinion, very good example of how the strategy works. And this is the German DAX on the daily chart, and as you can see, in the beginning of 2018 we had this massive sell-off, and since then the price hasn't recovered and has been just going lower and lower. So what was so great about this setup is, first we had this supply area here, and as you can see, it's preceded and followed by big green and then red candles, and then you have this cluster in the middle, which is how you define these areas, as already explained many times. And then the rules of the game. The second most important thing that you should be looking for is for the price to actually go higher and above this upper range of the supply zone, form a bull trap. And then the third thing you should be looking for is price action confirmation. So in this case, what happens here is you have this little green candle, and then it's followed by a big red candle which engulfs it and forms a bearish engulfing pattern. And after that you have just a couple of days of self-awareness, where market participants are actually releasing, getting all of their long trades. Some stops have been hit here, then you have new entrants, so it takes a bit of time to gain some traction, but that you can see very shortly after we have like a tremendous selling pressure, and then those three red candles are very significant, and they're really a great confirmation that this supply zone has been a very strong supply zone. So what else am I looking for is apparently also the three major things that actually can give you an indication to go into a short trade. But then how does it look on the 4-hour chart? As I usually like to reinforce my signals by other time frames. Let's have a look at the 4 hours. So I just scroll back in time. Again, here that's the beginning of 2018, and again, for the majority of you who are following me on social media, Twitter, and following my trading blog, you might have seen that I actually wrote about it at the time of its occurrence. So it's all documented, and I have it on social media, on my blog, this trading idea. So if anyone is interested, I can email you the links for that. So in a nutshell, what happened here was when the price broke above this supply zone. This is actually when it was already formed. As you can see, if I actually come back in time, you will see that's the cluster, the initial cluster, and the forming of the supply zone. And then you have the retest here. You had one retest which didn't lead to a major sell-off, since again, as I like to say, if the retest is just to the lower boundary, then you're very likely to see another retest higher, which actually happens. So that's why I'm trying to avoid taking a trade around the lower boundary of this supply zone. But here on the 4-hour chart, what happened is, you can see you have the green candle, then you have this little red candle, which is an inside bar, which is a great example of a reversal just in this fake breakout area. And then you had actually a small bearish engulfing and a small inverted pin bar pattern, which was followed by a huge red candle. So all of these price action patterns, they're actually telling you that the market participants are not any longer interested in holding this security, and they're willing to actually half of them get rid of it and the other half to actually start actively selling it. And that's why you have such a powerful confluence of factors, and in my opinion this is one of the, if not the most powerful setups in the whole trading world, since you have pretty much all the psychology and technicals aligning. And as you can see here, this actually leads to a massive sell-off. So what I'll be looking for again to confirm, the fourth thing would be a confirmation from the price action from the 4-hour chart, as you already have this inside bar here, and then actually the price will continue falling after it has been formed. So it is not as hard to define the trading rules, but trust me, when you start trading, you will start having so many questions, guys. So it's really crucial to do as much practice as possible on a demo account first, and apparently you need to know the rules by heart. So make sure that you review the trading manual at least a good 2-3 times before you start even testing on a demo account, and then you will see actually how powerful this technique could be, and especially if used in the right way. And what I'm doing, I'm actually combining this technique with my other trading course, where I'm actually using a scaling method, which allows me to take a measured risk for each position, and just take precise entries again of the 4-hour chart. And it can give you a chance to actually increase your exposure, minimize your risk. I know this sounds paradoxical, but the trading system actually does that. So if you're interested, you can check out the other course I'm having. It's pure price action, but you'll be doing fine if you just stick to those rules. You might not make that much profit over the long term, because there is no scaling in approach in this trading strategy, but it works really good, guys. So you definitely need to start thinking of supply and demand zones, bull bear traps, and take things from there.